Yo, 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 what up? Oh, let me put on the light. Haha, I forgot about that. What's good? What's good? What's good, family? What up with y'all? What up? What up? What up? Make sure y'all tap into the live, man. We about to get it going. I seen something that cracked me up like crazy. I'm like, yo, we got to talk about this one. So make sure y'all tap into the live, and we gonna get it going in the next 2 minutes or so, minute and a half. Also, let me know where y'all are coming in from, and we're going to get into it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let me see who we got in here, coming in here today. What up? What up? Milwaukee in the building. Dallas, Texas. Shout out to Dallas, Texas in the building. What else we got? Ecuador, Nashville, Tennessee. Shout out to y'all over there. Who else we got coming in the building? South Carolina. What up? Chicago, ATL was good. Costa Rica in the building. I see you, Boston. What up? The Boogie Down in the building. What up? Chi-Town, Guyana, Newark, Brooklyn, of course. Kingston, Jamaica. Charlotte, North Carolina. I see you. Fresh Black out there in Chicago. DWF, what up? New York in the building. Trinidad, Argentina. Let's give it another for 40 seconds, and we're going to get into this one. It's hilarious, yo. BX, shout out to Jeff 193. What up? Lafayette, Memphis, Tennessee. Who else we got? Philly in the building. Shout out to Philly, man. Dayton, Ohio, checking in. Bay Area, Houston, Texas. OKC, Gary, Indiana. Who else we got? Virginia. What up to Virginia, Ivory Coast? Somebody said Texas, Massachusetts. Okay. San Diego. Let's give it 10 more seconds. And West Dallas. All right. So shout out to everybody, man. Let's get these likes up and let's get into it. So I just saw a video on sideline sources that I'm going to show to y'all in the next 5 seconds of Ty Lue damn near bringing Shannon Sharpe to tears. Now, y'all know we've done videos analyzing Michael Jordan's greatness. And I said that MJ is the only player that I have researched, that I've noticed that the more you research this guy, his career, the freakier his numbers get. So a lot of people have been trying to say that this is the greatest era ever in the NBA. Players are so skilled, blah, 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 blah. And some of us have been like, yeah, guys are skilled, sure, but this is also the softest era ever. They don't emphasize defense. You can't touch anybody. So players have inflated statistics. And I've said if you put guys like Kobe and Jordan in this era, they would average above 40. But some people have pushed back on this idea. Hey, guys, let's try to get these likes up to 150 likes. Some people have tried to push back on this idea because if I say that Kobe would have averaged 40, Jordan would have averaged over 40, it then makes them feel a kind of way about their favorite players of today. Because if you have a guy playing today averaging 40, well, or you're saying a guy from the past can average 40, it makes everybody's favorite player not look that great. So Ty Lue went on Nightcap, right? He went on Nightcap. Well, the show dropped today. I was actually watching some of it earlier today, and I already got a show prep for tomorrow. So the interview is about 2.5 hours. And I said to myself, I'll have to watch it over time. I'm not one of those people that can sit down and watch it all. So Sideline Sources publishes a clip about 3 hours ago where Ty Lue says, and I want y'all to see this, Ty Lue says Michael Jordan would have averaged 45 points in today's NBA. So what I want to do is I want to play the sound for y'all. I want y'all to listen to both of them, and I want you to hear how hurt Shannon Sharpe sounded in his voice and how he tried to kind of run it back at Ty Lue like, you really mean it, Ty Lue? You really think he could do that? So let me play it for y'all now. Listen to this, man. Listen to this.
I've heard a lot of people say, in today's game, in the game, the way it's being played and the way it's being officiated today, Jordan at his apex, how many points would he average?
Today?
Yeah.
Oh, man. 45.
You bull jobbing, T. Lou?
What you mean? You can't touch nobody. It's a foul. So, I mean, you got the best player in the world. You know what I'm saying? You got the best player in the world.
45, T. Lou.
What, he averaged 36 one year?
He averaged 37.
37?
Yeah.
So, yeah, add 8 to that.
Keep listening.
It's out the season, man. Every time you get touched, it's 2 free throws.
Right.
You know, so, I mean, like, the zone stuff could be a difference. And,
right.
You know, like back then with illegal defense. But, yeah, I mean, I don't see like it wouldn't be a year he wouldn't average 45.
Wow.
You couldn't touch nobody. I mean, you can't touch nobody
right,
now.
Right,
so,
right.
like, the physicality's, you know, pretty much gone.
Yeah.
Anything you go into the free throw line and just how smart he was. And
right.
You know, especially nowadays, like take advantage of these guys, you know, just as far as just IQ alone.
Right.
The physicality's, you know, pretty much gone.
So let me run it back for y'all. For the new people coming in the live, we are reacting to a clip from Club Shay Shit where Tyronn Lue, when asked by Shannon Sharpe, if Michael Jordan played in today's NBA, how much would he average? Shannon Sharpe almost looked like he was about to have a heart attack when Ty Lue said 45, and Shannon Sharpe had to double back and ask him again, like, you really mean it? You really, really mean it? Let me play it for y'all again.
I've heard a lot of people say, in today's game, in the game, the way it's being played and the way it's being officiated today, Jordan at his apex, how many points would he average?
Today?
Yeah.
Oh, man. 45?
You bull jobbing, T. Lou?
What you mean? You can't touch nobody. It's a foul. So, I mean, you got the best player in the world. You know what I'm saying? You got the best player in the world.
45, T. Lou.
What, he averaged 36 one year?
He averaged 37.
37?
Yeah.
So, yeah, add 8 to that.
Keep listening.
It's out the season, man. Every time you get touched, it's 2 free throws.
Right.
You know, so, I mean, like, the zone stuff could be a difference. And,
right.
You know, like back then with illegal defense. But, yeah, I mean, I don't see like it wouldn't be a year he wouldn't average 45.
Wow.
You couldn't touch nobody. I mean, you can't touch nobody
right,
now.
Right,
so, like, the physicality's, you know, pretty much gone.
Yeah.
Anything you go into the free throw line and just how smart he was. And,
right.
You know, especially nowadays, like take advantage of these guys, you know, just as far as just IQ alone.
Right.
So y'all heard what Ty Lue said. Okay, y'all heard what Ty Lue said. Now, matter of fact, before we get into what I'm going to say, let me get to the comments. So look at the people that commented on the video. You got Jamal Crawford. No, hold on. Did I? Okay, you got Lethal Shooter. He said, tell us something we don't know. Jamal Crawford writes 100. Who else? Another guy said, here come the haters. Cool story, bro. Let me see another one. Another guy said, Jordan can't shoot. Somebody said, Jordan can't shoot. Let me get to the next one. The man that coached LeBron James says Michael Jordan is the greatest of all time. Another guy says, bro, the exaggeration is so annoying now. If that's the case, Kobe would too, and Bron and KD, and knock it off. Knock it off. I'll give you Kobe. I'm not giving you Kevin Durant, and I'm definitely not giving you LeBron James. And the fundamental reason I'm not giving you those guys, KD has the skills. He doesn't have the KD doesn't want to score that much. Jordan and Kobe have the skills, and they have the killer mentality to do it. LeBron doesn't have the bag to do it. If LeBron had the bag to do it, we would have seen something like that already. And I've not seen LeBron average 33 yet or 32 yet. So if I've never even seen you average 33 or 32, how in the hell could I think you can average 45 when you're already attempting 6+ threes a game? So let's get to the reason why Ty Lue is absolutely correct. As y'all know, Michael Jordan's career average is 30 points per game. Okay? 30 points. That's his average. In the playoffs, his average is 33. So for all the years that Jordan played in the playoffs, his average scoring point per game is 33 points. Now, let's go to that year that Shannon Sharpe alluded to. The year Michael Jordan averaged 37 points a game. And that year was, let me see what year that was. Actually, I can pull it up right here. So Jordan averaged 37 in 86, right? 86, 87 season. Now, I want to tell you guys why Michael Jordan could easily average 45 plus a game. Let me tell y'all why. In that season that Michael Jordan scored 37 a game, do y'all know how many three-pointers Michael Jordan hit that season? How many threes you think Michael Jordan hit the year he averaged 37? How many threes? Leave it in the comment section. How many threes you think Jordan hit in that year? How many threes? Matter of fact, before you even say that, how many threes you think MJ was attempting per game that year? The year he scored 37, how many threes a game do you think MJ was averaging? Leave it in the chat. MJ was averaging less than 1 3 a game. Less than 1. And he made 12 threes on the year. 12 threes. Which means that for every 25 games or 20 games, he was hitting 3 threes. I want you guys to think about that for a second. The man averaged 37.1, yet he only made 12 three-pointers on the season. 12 of them. To put that into contrast, James Harden, let me pull up James Harden's stats, because James Harden was the dude that averaged, I think, 36. To put that number into context, the year James Harden averaged 36, James Harden was attempting, let me see, where's the number here? Where's the year he averaged 30? No, that's the playoffs. Just a second. Let me look at the regular season. So the year James Harden averaged 36, Harden was attempting how many threes? Harden was attempting that year 13 threes a game. The year Harden scored 36, he was averaging 13 threes per game. 13. Harden was making, out of the 13 threes he was attempting, 4.8. So to put that into context, the number of threes that Jordan hit the year he averaged 37, James Harden made those threes in 3 games. 3 games. So the question is, how was Jordan able to average 37 on 2s? How was he able to do that? Well, the answer is very simple. The reason he was able to do that was because, number one, he was the best player ever. We must never forget that basic fact. MJ was actually the best player ever. Like, some people maybe forget that when they look at the stuff that he does, and they're like, well, you forget he's the best. So we're going to just say that from the onstart. From the start. Jordan was the best player ever. The reason he was able to do that was, number one, his mentality. Jordan would attack. 2, Jordan did not believe in settling for threes. The reason he did not believe in settling for threes, he said it himself, because it would take away from his aggressive mindset. So he was always thinking attack. 3, he had the athleticism and creativity to finish over contact and around contact. And you put all of those things together and you get a guy that averages 37 in a season. So Ty Lue is saying, if you airdrop this dude into today's NBA where teams are averaging about 34 3-point attempts per game? 34. To put that into context, in 1998, the Chicago Bulls were attempting 14 as a team. So when Harden scored 36, James Harden was damn near averaging the amount of 3-point attempts of the 98 Chicago Bulls. One man was averaging that, one person. One person. So if you airdrop Jordan into today's game, the numbers will become more grotesque. Why? Number one, there are no traditional bigs. That's number one. There are none. You have a few big guys like Ayton, AD, kind of. Some other guys, Jaren Jackson Jr., and all of these other guys sprinkle around the NBA. But most of those guys are not really packing the paint. Why? Because today's a 3-point game. So even your 4 and your 5 man have to be able to step out and hit a 3. So now on a pick and roll, sometimes those bigs are picking and popping. They're not rolling. So this means that Jordan would have a clean lane to the basket. Number 2, what Ty Lue spoke about. You can't touch nobody. How many free throws did MJ average that year? He scored 37. That year, MJ averaged, let me see, 12 free throws a game. 11.9. How many free throws do you think MJ would average today? I would put that number around 14 to 15 a game. Around 14 to 15 a game. So you can give him 2 points at the free throw line already. So now you're already at 39 just by giving him 2 more free throws attempts, because he was making, out of those 11 he was attempting, he was making 10. The dude was making 10 free throws a game. 10. So if you give him more free throw attempts and it goes up to 14, we could easily say he could make 12. So now you at 39. So where are you going to get those other 6 points? It's simple. Increase your 3-point attempts. If Jordan increases 3-point attempts to 6 and he's making 2 to 3 a game, let's say 2, well, now you're at 44. Just like that. He's at 44. So Jordan could easily average 45 a game. He could easily do it. And the fact of the matter is, there is nobody in today's NBA, maybe outside of Kevin Durant, if he had the mindset, they could average 40. There's nobody. There's nobody. There's nobody that could do it. The only person that could do it, I think, was Kobe. And apart from Kobe, that's it. There's nobody else capable of doing it. Outside of Kobe Bryant, there's nobody capable of doing it, because nobody had the offensive arsenal that Kobe had. Nobody. Kyrie is super skilled. He ain't Kobe because he doesn't have the height of Kobe. Kobe could just be standing there and pull up and shoot a 3 right in your face. He's 6'6". 6 for 7. People don't understand 40 per game was just 3 more free throws and 2 more 3 points a shot. Easily done by MJ today. So let me play the sound for y'all again for the new people coming into the live. Take a listen to Ty Lue here talking to Shannon Sharpe.
I've heard a lot of people say, in today's game, in the game, the way it's being played and the way it's being officiated today, Jordan at his apex, how many points would he average?
Today?
Yeah.
Oh, man. 45?
You bull jobbing, T. Lou?
What you mean? You can't touch nobody. It's a foul. I mean, you got the best player in the world. You know what I'm saying? You got the best player in the world.
45, T. Lou?
What, he averaged 36 one year?
He averaged 37.
37?
Yeah.
So, yeah, add 8 to that.
It's out the season, man.
Every time you get touched, it's 2 free throws.
Right.
You know, so, I mean, like, the zone stuff could be a difference. And,
Right.
you know, like back then with illegal defense. But, yeah, I mean, I don't see like it wouldn't be a year he wouldn't average 45.
Wow.
You couldn't touch nobody. I mean, you can't touch nobody
Right,
now.
right,
So,
right.
like,
I've heard a lot of...
the physicality's, you know, pretty much gone.
Yeah.
Anything you go into the free throw line and just how smart he was. And
Right.
you know, especially nowadays, like take advantage of these guys, you know, just as far as just IQ alone.
Right.
The physicality's, you know.
So somebody said prime Shaq. I disagree with that. I'm gonna tell you why. The reason the prime Shaq couldn't do it is because you could stop Shaq. Shaq has a weakness in his game. Let me read the super chat. Somebody said Pistol Pete shot an impressive 66.7% from the three-point line in the NBA during his final year in the league, all while playing on one leg. Appreciate the super chat. So Shaq couldn't do it for a few reasons. Number one, I don't know if Shaq is going to have the stamina to run up and down every single night and do that. That's number one. Number two, you can actually stop Shaq because you can just start fouling him and you can put him at the free throw line. And in this era where you're making threes all over the place, and the guy is shooting 50% from the free throw line, after a while, you may need to take him off the floor. But Jordan, you couldn't do nothing with him. If you foul him, he's going to make 85% of his free throws. If you touch him, he's gonna get a foul call. You can't stay in front of him because nobody is laterally quick enough to do it. So you can neutralize Shaq because Shaq at least had a weakness. Now, what 3-point shooting percentage would Michael Jordan average? I personally believe that if MJ played in this era, where the emphasis was on shooting threes, I think MJ could shoot or average a shooting percentage of 38 to 40% per night. And I wouldn't put it past MJ to shoot 40% a game. Now, some people say, oh, Charles, man, you're being ridiculous. No, I'm not. Do you know how I know? Because I've seen Kyrie Irving shoot damn near 40 from the free throw line, 3-point line. I've seen Kawhi Leonard go through stretches where he shot 39 from the free throw from the 3-point line. So you telling me Kyrie Irving can do it, Kawhi Leonard can do it, but Jordan can't do it? I'm confused. Kawhi can do it, Kyrie can do it, but Jordan can't do it. If he can't do it, what would be the reason for him not being able to do that? What have you seen from him that would make you think, oh, he is not capable of doing this? What would give you this inclination? Ty Lue also left Braun off his top 5 lineup on his build-up team. Who did he put in a small forward? Appreciate the super chat. Shout out to Turo in the chat. He says, in the seasons in which Jordan attempted 3-3, in the seasons in which Jordan attempted 3 attempts per game. Let me oh my effing goodness. Let me see what Jordan's that's a very good point. Shout out to Turo. So the years, I didn't even notice this. Shout out to Turo for TV in the chat. He said the years MJ averaged above 3 3-point attempts. The first year he shot, the one year he did it was in 97. He averaged 37.4% from the 3. In 95, he attempted 3.2. He made 42% from the 3. In 93, he attempted 2.9. He made 35%. In 1990, where he attempted 3, he made 30. Damn, this man, Too Raw, that's a hell of a stat. Shout out to Too Raw for TV in the chat, man. That is a hell of an observation. So according to what we're seeing, the years in which he attempted above 3 threes a game, he was in the high 30s. In some years, he shot over 40%. The one year he attempted 3.2, he shot 42.7% from the 3. This is an excellent stat. Observation as well. So now imagine if he increased the volume of it. Imagine if he did. So let's see if Jordan is attempting, let's say 7 threes a game times, let me say he's shooting 38%. So he's making 2.6 per night times 3. That's an additional, on certain nights, 7 to 8 points per game. Right there. So if he's attempting 3 threes a game, 7, which is reasonable these days, then he could do it. Now, some people say, well, Jordan would never attempt 3 threes a game. That's absolutely absurd. Is it really? Let me pull up a player stat that did something similar to this. So there's a guy by the name of LeBron James. When he made it up in his mind that he wanted to catch Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the scoring title, LeBron started averaging, let me see, he was averaging, in 2022, he was averaging 7 3-point attempts a game. In 2021, he was averaging 8 3-pointers a game. 8. And he made 36%. 36. So you're telling me LeBron can shoot 36% from 3, but Jordan can't do it? What would make you think that? Shout out to a right-hand cam in the comment section. So let me play the sound for y'all one more time. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let me play it for y'all one more time. This is Ty Lue on Shannon Sharpe's Club Shade today.
I've heard a lot of people say, in today's game, in the game, the way it's being played and the way it's being officiated today, Jordan at his apex, how many points would he average?
Today?
Yeah.
Oh, man. 45?
You bull jobbing, T. Lou?
What you mean? You can't test nobody. It's a foul.
So I'm going to play that again. The reason Shannon Sharpe is saying that is because he knows his favorite player in LeBron James could never even begin to imagine putting up those kind of numbers. He knows that. So when Ty Lue said that, in that moment, it revealed the difference between the caliber of player of Jordan versus LeBron James. This is why, folks, and I hate to break it to you, some of you LeBron fans that may be watching, this is the reason why no one is impressed with his scoring record. Why? Because we do not rank him on the level of scorers of other players like Kobe, Jordan, Harden, hell, T-Mac, all of those other guys, because we know what he's capable of in a normal setting. So a guy playing for a very long time while holding a particular average is impressive, yes, but not as impressive as you want to make it seem for it to be like, oh, he's the greatest scorer of all time. No, he's not. Because if other people put it in their mind that that was what they were going to do, they would have done it. They would have done it. Some people like to say, oh, LeBron got to 10,000 points the fastest, 20,000 points the fastest, 30,000 points the fastest. Yes, by age, but not by games. By age, yes, on the calendar, yes, but not by games played. If you go by games played, you will clearly see that. Let me put it like this. Let me Google it. How many games did Jordan play to score 30,000 points? So Michael Jordan scored 30,000 points in his 960th game. Let's look at LeBron. How many games did LeBron play to score 90? LeBron scored, for him to reach 30,000, it took him 1,107 games. 1,107 games. So Jordan did it basically 2 years sooner. But we all know this already. So when you got these LeBron fans running up and twerking it up all over the table, hollering and screaming, pouring honey all over each other's ankles, they looking at us like, why you not twerking? Because it's like, yo, bro, we not impressed with it. So yes, on the calendar, he did that. But in terms of games played, it's not even a question. LeBron's public hairs are up Shannon Sharpe's nose. Oh, big. Oh my God. Appreciate the super chat. So that's why they're not impressed. The other reason people don't take this 40,000, 50,000 point record seriously in comparison to Jordan is because Jordan went to college. I believe for 2 years, 2 or 3 years. LeBron came out of high school. So can you imagine if Jordan, well, what do you think Jordan would have averaged if he played 20 years? Jordan, if he played 20 years, that's what? 30 points per game times 82 games is 2,462 times 20 years. Do you know, y'all need to stop playing with me, man. Y'all need to stop playing with me. Jordan holds the most scoring titles for a reason, sitting at 10. Second to him was Wilt at 7. Appreciate the super chat. I want you guys to understand the difference between LeBron and Jordan. If Jordan played 20 years, 20, and held his career average, and I actually chopped off some points. Let me do the real number. 30.1 times 82 games times 20 years. Michael Jordan today in 20 years would have 49,000 points. 49,000 points. 49,000. If all he did was hold his career average and this is why, LeBron fans, if you're watching, this is why we don't care about this ridiculous scoring title. We don't care because it doesn't say he's better than Jordan. It doesn't indicate this. All it means is that he played longer. It doesn't mean he's better. It doesn't mean he's better. It just means he played longer. If LeBron was in high school, he would be a super senior. If LeBron was in high school, he would be, y'all know a super senior, right? Dude that got left back like 2-3 times. Some would be a super senior. Jordan graduated in 4 years. LeBron is still in high school for 8, 9, 10, 11 years. And y'all like, yo, y'all want us to be impressed with that. Son did it in less time, bro. He had 10 scoring titles. So if he came into the NBA sooner, how many scoring titles do you think he would have had? What, 13, 14? Some absurd number? He led the league in scoring at 35. Who are we joking with here? So what are we talking about? This is why people don't care. They care, yes, it's impressive. I mean, impressive in the terms of it. We've not seen it before, yes. But impressive in terms in comparison to Jordan? No, it's not. Do you know what it is to have 10 scoring titles? Do you understand Jordan got more scoring titles than Kobe, KD, LeBron James, Stephen Curry combined? But we supposed to be up here twerking it up and hollering and screaming. Combined. Kobe got more 40-point games than Stephen Curry and LeBron combined, and Jordan got more 40-point games than Kobe. Jordan got 173 40-point games. 173. That's over 2 seasons of scoring 40. Are you insane? So Shannon Sharpe acting surprised and like, oh, really? You really believe that? Yeah, we really believe that, bro. We know this already. Let me play it one last time before I let y'all go, man. So this is sound right here.
I've heard a lot of people say, in today's game, in the game, the way it's being played and the way it's being officiated today, Jordan at his apex, how many points would he average?
Today?
Yeah.
Oh, man. 45?
You bull jobbing, T. Lou?
What you mean? You can't test nobody. It's a foul. So, I mean, you got the best player in the world. You know what I'm saying? You got the best player in the world.
45, T. Lou?
What, he averaged 36 1 year?
He averaged 37.
37?
Yeah.
So, yeah, add 8 to that. The physicality's, pretty much gone.
Yeah.
Anything, you go into the free throw line, and just how smart he was. And
Right.
especially nowadays, like, take advantage of these guys, just as far as just IQ alone.
Right.
The physicality's, pretty much gone.
Yeah.
So y'all heard what he said. Appreciate the super chat. The argument is undeniable. Jordan and Kobe get seated at the table first. Both of them in their primes are getting 40 a game, the 40 to 50. Yeah, I think Kobe gets above 40. I think Kobe gets above 40. I don't think he reaches MJ because Kobe had this. Kobe took more long twos than probably anybody ever. And Jordan knew how to pick his spots better than Kobe. So I think that Jordan will be able to score more just off of his ability to take the right shots instead of like forcing himself into difficult shots. Not to say that Kobe couldn't make the simple shot, but given the nature of his game, the personality that he has, the guy has so much self-confidence. He's like, I have a better shot hitting this shot over 3 defenders than y'all have hitting it wide open. But Kobe could easily average over 40. Bro, he scored 80. What are we talking about? He scored 80. He scored 63 in 3 quarters. But the dude scored 80. 80. So Kobe could have got 100. Yes. He said they are ball hogs. Duh. Yeah. And what did all that ball hogging get them? Maybe your man need to ball hog a little bit more. Because that ball hog is sitting on 6 rings, so it got him something. The other one's sitting on 5 rings. It got him something. So clearly all of that ball hogging is the right way to go. If I want to win titles, maybe I need to ball hog too. Because the 2 biggest ball hogs got 11 rings between the 2 of them. So maybe all that ball hogging might be the way to go. It might be the way to go. You making it seem like you got a better method. They're ball hogs. They need to make the right play. Pull up somebody that made the right play. They got more rings than Kobe and Jordan. Who is this person? Who is this person? They're making it seem like, yeah, man, we got a better way to do this thing. We got a more innovative way to go about it, Chuck. He said, what? Bron got more finals. Yeah, of course, when you're playing on a super team. Yeah. When you need a super team to win, then yeah, sure. Sure. Yeah, sure. But Kobe was never getting punked in the finals, too. Your man was. Your man was. I never seen Kobe get punked like that. Your man was. I never seen somebody push Kobe Bryant on the floor and throw his hands up in the sky. I never saw this. When that dude from the Chicago Bulls pushed LeBron to the floor, I never saw Kobe just lay there like, oh, what's going on here? I saw Jordan fight back. I've seen Kobe fight back. I've never seen LeBron fight back, ever. And people talking about he would dominate in the 80s, cap. He would dominate in the 90s. I'm calling cap on all of that. Why? How are you going to dominate in the 90s when you flop and flail and hold your head every single time they touch you in the 2020s? So how are you going to survive in the 90s? How? When Anthony Mason is the one hitting you, when Charles Oakley is the one hitting you, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? The ref's not going to save you. So what are you going to do? I'm sorry, I never saw that toughness in his game. Now, in certain moments, yeah, maybe against the Celtics here and there, but when that's the standard, bro, did you see what they did to Kevin Durant? Y'all acting like as if Jordan didn't play in a tougher era. Did you see what they did to Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant in 2020? What was the year? 2021, when they were playing on the Nets versus the Celtics, when they were allowed to play physical defense? Does anybody remember what happened to Mr. 50, 40, 90? Both of them. What happened to Kyrie and KD? These all of that skills and efficiency, what happened to it? The minute you can get physical with somebody and touch them and move them and rough them up, what happened to it? We were all stunned like, oh my God, what's happening to KD? What's happening to Kyrie? They were able to play physical defense. And that's what happened. They were able to play physical defense on them. But anyway, guys, he said, run the 90s tape right now and tell us that. He said, you sound young. I don't know. Are you old? I'm confused. Is that supposed to be meaning something? I sound young. Are you old? Do you know something I don't know? He said, bleep wasn't physical at all. Yeah, all right. All right. Let me say, KD now jumping from team to team like Russ is crazy. When you played the weakest East like LeBron played, you weakened even. Seems you've got Phil. They seem to forget Phil Jackson couldn't do anything in New York because he didn't have Kobe or MJ. Shout out from Mexico, MJ the GOAT. Kobe got punched in the face. Kobe, that's a punch? Bro, that's a punch? That means you've never been in a fight. That's a punch? Anybody that's ever been in a fight, raise your hand. What that guy, I forgot his name, Chris Childs, is that a punch? If somebody do this to you, this right here in your neck, that's a punch? You running, you walking away talking about I whooped his ass when you did this? When you sucker punching people, you did this right here? That's a punch? That's a punch. Some of y'all never been in a fight then. Some of y'all never been in a, if you think that's a punch, you never been in a fight. Because anybody that's been in a fight, no, that's not a punch. That was nothing. That was absolutely nothing. If you've been in a fight, that is nothing. You ain't hurting nobody with that. You ain't knocking nobody out with that. You're doing nothing with that. That is not a punch. But anyway, that's a pinch. That was a two-piece, bro, man. You got it. See, Raja, those were real. Yo, speaking of that, Raja, yo, what happened to that dude? Before I let y'all go, man, I was looking at the video of the I think he's an MMA fighter. What's his dad's name? I forgot his name. I don't watch MMA like that, but the dude that knocked out the pro wrestler or the I don't know what it was. Who, first of all, that dude picked that dude up. Now, My only guess is, apart from the fact that that dude is strong, I think the only way you're able to pick up somebody that much heavier than you is that the level of aggression and adrenaline you have to have pumping through your veins to lift somebody up that heavy. It was almost like a cartoon or like an anime. And when he started wailing off on that dude, I think all of us were in total shock. And the reason I was in shock was like, why is this happening? Why is this happening? Now, I've seen some creators talk about they shocked that he didn't get jumped. Yo, if you do that to the wrong person and it's bro, that's the part that surprised me. That they didn't jump him. That's the part that blew my mind. Nobody did a roll into the ring with the bot. Nothing. A chair. Nothing. Yo, that dude, man. I don't know why he did that. Those wrestlers fake fight. He's a real fighter. There's no question about it. There's no question about it, bro. I don't know what set that dude off. From what I saw, yes, Malice from the Palace was a fight. Now that, my friend, was a fight. That was a fight. Where people were squaring up and tapping dudes' chins, that was a fight. The way Steven Jackson and Jermaine O'Neal and Ronald, those were punches. He got hit in the head with the can. Well, apparently what I heard was the can, I think, was either real or it was, I think he said it was either fake or it was real, but he was saying it didn't hurt. But even if he got hit in the head with a can, after he confronted him at the end of that moment when he hit him with the can or whatever, I thought it was over. Unless he was rocking that dude to sleep. But that other dude did not see it coming. Now, in terms of his pops talking to him, I was confused by that interaction between him and his pops. And that's what happens when you don't know the relationship between, because I was confused. I was confused how they were talking to one another, first of all. Like, I was like, damn, you talking to your pops like that? I was like, what? So that part already confused me. But for his pops to say, stop being a B, and for him to take it to heart, I can only guess that maybe his father has said that to him before or multiple times before, and it triggered him. Because I can't understand, if they were joking, why that would lead him off the edge like that, unless that's something he said to him growing up. Because that's crazy. Like that whole situation, bro. I don't even know what that was about, man. Put Jordan on steroids and give him 20 years. Appreciate the shoot. That was Danny Ferry. It's the Jordan. The chat gassed up Rampage's son. He said, bro, how does somebody gas you up like that? How? I never seen or heard anyone call Raja a B except his dad. But that's the part that's confusing. Because I'm trying to figure out why his dad would say, I'm a father and I don't have a son, but I'm trying to think, why would I say that to my son? Like, I'm trying to think, what scenario would I say that to my son? Like, what would cause me to say that? Why would I say that? Somebody said Rampage and his son always troll each other. Probably so. I don't know. I don't know their relationship. That's between them. I don't know. Anyway, guys, appreciate the super chat. Appreciate you guys for being a part of the live, man. We had a lot of fun. And thank you guys for tapping in. And we definitely gonna catch y'all tomorrow, man. Y'all have a good one, man. Appreciate that. Y'all have a good one. Peace.